folks, welcome to Girl Talk. Us ladies are having a lovely time.
Getting a little giggly.
Sorry. I know.
We generally introduce the show with laughing, which is great, so you should probably stay tuned.
We get our giggles on, but we're having a lovely time here on the half moon, and we're at Rubens Furniture, and we're going to talk a little bit later about that this is really the best time to shop for leather. I'm a leather fan, personally.
Me
How about you
too.
guys?
Oh, yeah, with animals, definitely.
Easy to clean, easy to take care of.
Absolutely.
If you spill, if you make a mess, just
No, you don't spill or make
never.
a mess, Ellen. That
Never.
doesn't sound right.
And Elise doesn't, but her dog does.
There
Is
you
that
go.
right?
Well, yeah, exactly.
You never spill your wine.
We've
you
talked
said.
about this
I have
before,
nobody
yeah,
to blame
when
but me.
the rugs
The
were...
problem, so you need to have kids and pets so that
I
you
need to have something, yeah, so I
can
can say
start
it's their
blaming.
fault.
Just get a turtle.
I don't know what happened. I got out.
We're going to
Anyways,
chat with Rubens, believe it or not, about leather. And what we're actually going to discuss is a little bit about some of the services they have to offer here, too, because it's not just the furniture. They also have full design services available, and it's not any extra cost.
No extra cost.
I know. So if you're looking for a little help in your own home,
Or a
they're
lot of
here
help.
to provide it, or a new couch, Janet. We'll discuss that later, and it's a great time to shop. So fun stuff. It's a fun time to really kind of freshen up your home. I feel like I get the bug a little bit in the summertime because I don't know. Sometimes you feel like you get a little drab in the winter, and I get a little bit more inspired to add color and different things to my house.
right.
So.
Yeah, it's a good time.
We have a great show. In addition to that, we're also going to be discussing some of the new openings happening in Fitchburg. We have been joined by the Wyndham Garden Hotels in the past. They're remodeling their restaurant, Tuscany, which I'm sure I've shared that I'm a big fan.
It's going to stay Tuscany?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, so they'll stay Tuscany, but they're also opening a new restaurant down the way in an old building that people are probably familiar with. It's a big building. I had never been to the previous restaurant, but the Thirsty Goat. Is that what it
Is the new.
And the old building is Casa del Sol.
Casa del Sol, yes, correct. So if you've ever been to Casa del Sol, this will now be
The Thirsty Goat.
What a fun name. I'm just curious to go there just because of the name, and check it out.
And why aren't they giving this goat any water? This
He's so thirsty.
wandering around the restaurant just parched. But what do you do? So we'll learn a little bit about that. That'll be a fun time as well. And we're going to learn a little bit more from our friend Peggy, the soap nut lady. And she's just so much fun. You're going to love her if you haven't seen her before. She creates these natural products. Well, I guess she sort of sources natural products more so than creates for laundry, dishwashing, all kinds of
Home,
stuff.
body.
Everything you need.
Get some of those chemicals out of your life.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Oh, and also save some money. So that's an important
Great
one
bonus.
too. So we've got cost savings. We're going to help you clean, and we're going to tell you where to eat. It's all coming up, so stick with us on Girl Talk. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Girl Talk. The five of us actually, are enjoying ourselves here at Rubens Furniture, and it is a lovely set. We've got not only a colorful wall behind us, but two colorful ladies here as well. So we are joined now by Portia and Nicole, who join us from the Wyndham Garden Hotel and returners, and we're glad to see you. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm excited to talk about this topic because there's actually more than meets the eye. We've talked about Wyndham Garden a little bit. We've talked a little bit about one of my fave restaurants that's attached as well, and we'll touch on Tuscany in just a minute because it's a great spot to go. But let's share a little bit about the company. So Hatchery Hill Hotels and Restaurants. You have actually a few different sort of locations and things going on. So let's kind of just start there and explain that relationship and the spots that you have.
Okay, so we have Wyndham Garden, which we've talked about, that's connected to Tuscany. And then right down the street we have Candlewood Suites, which is more of an extended stay property.
Okay.
So people who are coming to the area for more than 7 days are usually at Candlewood.
Oh, okay.
And then we are opening a new restaurant called the Thirsty Goat, which is also right down the street as well.
I like that name.
Me too. And what a great place. I mean, that area needs it.
Yes.
More
And it's
awesome
formerly
places
known
to
as
eat.
Casa del Sol. So
Okay.
just in case anybody's confused.
Just
which building
revamping
Got
it.
it. Okay,
Yes.
that's a big place.
Yes, it
isn't
is.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So you guys are going to have 2 different hotels, one that's more your typical sort of short-term guest, and then one that is for your long-term stayers, and that's in place, and then you'll have 2 different restaurants as well. So, I mean, pretty much something for everyone, right?
Yeah, perfect.
And the Wyndham Garden has the Garden Cafe breakfast area, so we do have.
Well, you're speaking my language now. We can get lunch, we can get dinner, we can get drinks,
go.
and we can get breakfast.
Settle down, baby. Settle down.
See where my mind is going. Hotels? What?
Ladies, what promotions do you have going on right now?
We have, well, for meeting spaces, we're booking holiday parties. So anyone that books a holiday party between now and September 15th gets a free case of house wine.
Oh my gosh.
So
That's tremendous. And now is the time to do it. Like, don't wait. Get it over with. Like, book it now.
That's so true, because that's the kind of thing you wait to do,
Yeah.
and then you're scrambling at the end. But
Absolutely.
I mean, you had me at house wine. We're getting there. But that sounds wonderful. So that's great. But now let's talk a little bit about. Obviously, there's a lot of newness because you've got basically 4 different sort of entities. I'm sure things are changing constantly, but tell us a little bit about what's new.
Well, we just actually are finishing all the carpet and all the rooms, all the painting in the rooms. We have stuff scheduled to redo Tuscany.
And the rooms that you're talking about, Wyndham.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sorry.
No, that's okay.
And then I'm not sure about the updates at Candlewood if we're actually doing.
we're waiting until
Yes.
Wyndham's done.
Right.
One thing at a time.
Oh, gee, you
Phase
don't want
by
to do
phase.
2 remodels at once.
Well, we're doing technically a remodel in the restaurant too. So
Trying
you are doing.
it's already 2
Overwhelm
at
everybody.
once.
Right.
I can't wait to see that at Tuscany because it's already such a beautiful space. It's hard to imagine. I don't know. How can you get a
Something
warmer,
different.
more lovely ambiance? It's already so nice.
Hopefully you'll
But
love it even better.
well, I can't wait to see
Do
it.
I remember correctly? I think we talked about this previously. Is it kind of geared towards more family friendly?
Yes.
This time around?
Yes.
Yes.
And that's great because we need that as well.
Oh,
well,
yes.
I
But-
don't.
right?
Jessica does.
Well, that's why they've chosen to do this remodel.
Right? Exactly. Just for
We
you.
know how
my
much he
family.
loves the Tuscany.
Expanding.
So with all of this going on, you must be hiring.
Yes.
What positions are becoming available?
We have night audit, front desk, guest services, housemen,
Housekeeping.
housekeeping, shuttles, drivers.
Yes.
Okay.
And then at the restaurant,
Yes, servers,
basically
bartenders.
every position.
Every position you can think of for the restaurant is open and ready to go right now. So
Oh my gosh.
come into the hotel, send resumes to the email addresses that you see on the screen.
And clearly you're going to be working with wonderful people.
Right?
That's true, though. I mean,
We have a great team.
Whether you're looking for a job or looking to stay or just have dinner,
Yeah.
you guys are wonderful folks. You've got a really nice group of people over there. It's always a pleasure to come in any capacity. So, yeah, great spot to work too, I would imagine.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Well, that is tons of fun. And anything that you want to share before you go? Anything fabulous and new and exciting going on in your lives?
No, we're just excited about the restaurant. We're hoping for September, so right around the
Crossing
corner.
fingers.
Oh, you guys
Yes.
you're in high fast mode.
Yes,
Get it
we are
done.
trying.
Okay. Well, fantastic. And you do not need to be staying at the hotel to go to the restaurant.
Right.
So just, I know that
That's
well.
a really good, yeah, that's a really good point to make.
So make sure you go see these guys out in Fitchburg. This is Portia and Nicole with the Wyndham Garden Hotel, and really with Hatchery Hill Hotels, the entity. So thanks, ladies, so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We're going to be back with more Girl Talk after the break. Stick with us.
Welcome back to Girl Talk, and we are here today at Rubens Furniture downtown, and it is just so lovely here, and we always enjoy coming here, and we'll chat about that a little bit later. But first, we're joined by Peggy McClelland, and you are the Soap Nut Lady. And first, though, we have to address the fairy in the room.
Yes,
Peggy.
the fairy in the room today. I'm going to be going to the Fairy Festival in Elgin, Illinois,
Okay.
at Vasa Park. And so I thought I would be the Soap Nut Fairy today.
I love it.
For something
That's
different.
great.
I love my wings.
Well, you need the wings because you're down an arm.
Yes.
I'm down an arm. I am down an arm, as I tell you.
So Fairy Festival, is it
Yes.
really all about fairies?
Yes.
Okay.
It's going to be fantastic. You can look it up on the internet. It's a great event.
Will you have soap nuts too?
I'm taking the Soap Nut Fairy with me, so I'm doing this. It's like the other things that we've done, the MREA and the Mother Earth, so it's
Love it.
all along that line.
Wonderful.
Just a different group, and I get to dress up. I never get to dress up.
That
It's
sounds
so
like
much fun.
Yes,
So
it is.
We've had the pleasure now of falling in love really with this product.
I am so glad.
And I've now got my mother hooked. I'm slowly getting.
that's great.
Your samples are working their
Reaching
way
out.
through
Good,
the
good.
universe, and people are loving it because of many of the reasons we talked about before. But for folks at home who aren't familiar with soap nuts, just start with what they are so we can recap.
Okay, the soap nuts actually grow on a tree, so they're totally organic. We're USDA as well as EcoCert certified, which is really important to a lot of people. That little bag there will do 330 loads of wash.
Which one?
That one.
Here, you can't
Yeah,
read.
I can't. Yeah, you guys are going to have to help me
This
out
does
here.
330 loads.
330 loads of laundry with no detergent or fabric softener needed. Your clothes are soft, clean. There's no smell. If you want to put a smell to them, you can use essential oils and put them on the little bag. But other than that, they smell like they've been dried on a line. They're great.
It seems like almost too what's interesting, it's sort of in reverse, right? People really are kind of wanting scentless things these days a lot of times, and you almost have to pay more for that.
I know.
It's like you pay a premium to get something without dyes, without scent
so
added,
true.
and
Yeah.
these are just naturally that
This
way.
is like 8 cents a load
Wow.
instead of 75 to 97.
For your commercial brands.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Thank you for saying that word. I was going to anyway, and then we have our dishwasher pods, and those guys, because again, you don't want to consume those chemicals that lodge on your plates and your glasses.
Right.
So those are all chemical free, and they're made with a non-GMO cornstarch pouch. So everything on that table, again, we could eat.
So soap nuts are great for your dishes, your clothes, your home, and even your body. You've talked about washing your hair, washing your skin, and I would think people that have sensitivities to the chemicals or maybe rosacea or some of those other conditions would really love a product like that.
Absolutely, and that's how I got into one of the major grocery chains, because the man had had psoriasis for 25 years and got a gift pack, and in 30 days his psoriasis was gone, which makes perfect sense.
Wow, that's
Right?
incredible.
So our bar soap I use to wash my hair, wash my body, you shave your legs, and then that concentrated powder that's in the front will turn into a gallon that you can clean your entire home with.
That's incredible. And I think that Janet said it really well when we spoke sort of off camera last time, but there's so many areas in your life that include chemicals and dyes, and
Exactly.
it's really hard to do great in every category. But this is something that's not only easy, but also cost efficient, which isn't
Yes.
usually the case,
Yes.
right?
Right.
No, it isn't.
And you know, it covers so much of your life, your clothes, your food, and safety for your kids too. So if you want to
Absolutely.
pick a couple things.
And you've said how much you love the pods in terms of convenience,
Right.
and you even have those in this.
Right. So you can use the pods or the nuts. They did come to the house the other day when they were cleaning, and so we have filmed how they actually function, and I'm sure
Oh, I
that we'll
love
be
that.
able to see that sometime in the near future.
Perfect. And I know you mentioned too that people can actually go buy this.
Oh,
Where
yes.
can people find
yeah,
it? Because we haven't mentioned that
important.
either.
Okay, so
Where
we-
can we get it?
Right.
We have it at all 3 Hy-Vees. We're at the
Oh, you're in
Festival
Hy-Vee.
Foods,
That's
all 3
great.
of them. Been there the East Wash for 2 years now. Festival Foods just came on board down in Janesville.
Awesome.
And we have it at Yahara in Stoughton. And then I'm out of state.
Okay.
Different states.
We should mention on Wednesdays, Hy-Vee has
10%.
extra 10% off in their health market. Yep.
Absolutely.
lovely.
So come on a Wednesday and try it out. And I have a 100% money back guarantee, so you don't lose anything.
Love that. And you're going to be at Fairy Fest too.
Yes.
So go check the Fairy, who is also the soap nut lady, down over at the Fairy Festival. And Girl Talk will be back. We're at Rubens Furniture right after this.
welcome back to Girl Talk. We're in our final segment here. If you've been in the market for leather furniture, you want to sit in on this segment. The folks here at Rubens are ready to help. So we are at Rubens Furniture, downtown Madison, and with us we have JJ, one of the interior designers here at Rubens. Thanks for joining us today.
Welcome. Good morning.
And Ellen, I got to say, you're kind of out on this. We've got all these J's going on, and you are
Jellin.
There we go.
You Jellin.
Jellin with Ellen.
JJ, how long have you been with Rubens?
As of July 15th of this year, it's 33 years.
Oh my goodness. Not many people can claim that longevity in a job these days.
That's true.
So you must know what's going on by now, huh?
I continue to learn. It's a lot of excitement and adventures.
Cool, that's great.
Well, lots is happening for folks at home too, the month of August. So if you haven't taken advantage of JJ's expertise yet, this might be a good time to do so, because first of all, congratulations on celebrating such an incredible milestone personally and professionally. I think that is, to Janet's point, not a lot of people stay in jobs like that in a long-term career like you have, and I think that's a trait that is maybe becoming less and less. So congrats. It's
Thank
wonderful.
you. Thank you. Actually, I've been here 33 years. I've been doing design for 43.
Wow.
So it's been a long haul.
Yeah, absolutely.
So JJ, you started when you were 10, it sounds
No,
like.
no. I'm 63 now, so it's been a while. I did start when I was younger, though, and it was just a passion of mine that I always enjoyed.
Wow.
And
Held you through.
let's talk a little bit about what's happening more specifically at Rubens. So there's some wonderful opportunities, like Janet mentioned, to maybe get some. This is the time to buy leather, I understand.
Oh, August is a wonderful time because people are thinking of their homes again. They're wanting to get ready for that school season and, of course, the big entertainment season. Now is the time to order things. We're going to be having a wonderful new promotion with a company called HTL that'll have in-stock merchandise. Normally, we special order everything, so it'll be quite nice to have a product that we can give you some instant gratification with.
That is so true, and becoming more and more the demand. It seems like sometimes there are folks out there that don't want to wait, and
Right.
this is a wonderful opportunity.
Or they think that if they go shopping today, they're going to get it today.
Right.
Right.
So that way, our buyers here were able to anticipate the needs of the clients, because this season is coming up quite quickly, and toward the end of the month, we're even having an American Leather Sleeper Sale, which is given by the American Leather Company, which is a nice promotion to be able to order the product so that you can get it in by the, there's Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up. Believe it or not, it's 90 degrees today, but we'll be thinking ahead of those seasons.
Now, is it only sofas and love seats for that leather sale?
Well, we have sectionals. The one that we're sitting on will be on a promotion.
And it's so comfy.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Beautiful.
It's
So
nice
comfy.
Italian leather, and a lot of people aren't aware that leather can be cool in the summer and warm in the winter because it adjusts to your body temperature. Plus, it's very easy to clean and maintain.
And
That's
it
the
does
best
kind of
part.
breathe too. So.
Oh, it does definitely breathe. With the Italian leather, it's just not a surface dyed leather. The leather is dyed all the way through, which allows the leather to breathe.
And I've heard it said that leather is a great piece to get because leather wears in, whereas fabric wears out.
Correct.
Is that-
The
like
more
that.
that you use the leather, the softer it becomes, the more attractive it comes. It actually develops a nice new personality every season.
Little
like that.
character.
I like that.
Where are most of your leather manufacturers located?
Well, right now we have a company that comes from Canada, also a company that comes from Texas, believe it or not, and California. So it's a lot of domestic leather, whereas in the past, if you were going to get this quality of leather, you would have to order it from Italy. But now you can buy domestic leather at domestic prices and get it much quicker.
Much quicker, I would imagine, yeah.
Cuts down on that wait time, like you said, for a little bit better instant gratification.
Correct. We're all for that instant gratification.
So let's talk a little bit too about some of the floor sample items. So there are a couple things on like floor sample sale. Will you elaborate on that for us?
Well, again, August is kind of like our new year in furnishings. It's the new fashion season.
Yes.
So to make room for the new, we have to get rid of the old. And in some cases, it was because the fabric is discontinued or the manufacturer has decided to change the styling. So we can no longer just show it on our showroom floor as a sample. It would have to be put on a floor sample sale, and then we can make room for the new items that are coming in.
Sure.
So
Boy,
we all
that-
benefit.
Yeah, that's even more instant gratification. You are walking out the door, I would imagine, right?
Well,
With
yes,
that item,
yes.
perhaps?
I mean, we have a lot of clients that we're all interior designers here, so we've all planned projects for clients, and we let people know ahead of time when these promotions are going to be coming up, and let them know ahead of time what items might be put on to the floor clearance sale, so they can take advantage of those promotions
Right.
that we
I
have.
got a lovely picture in my head of Janet walking out the door with a sofa in her heels.
Just carrying the whole
Just
big
carrying
deal.
it by yourself, yeah. You had a good breakfast this morning.
I
Uh-huh.
did,
Data
yes.
means.
I'm ready for that new sofa. Boy, do I need one too.
Oh, okay. Well, we can provide one.
Sure.
I thought that was very interesting what you just mentioned, though. By having a relationship with one of the interior designers, you get sort of that inside track of what might be coming up, and if it's a floor sample that might go on sale.
Well, I think that's what sets Rubens aside from other places, and the fact is that we try to develop a personal relationship with our clients as far as in their home and their home situation, because it's very expensive to do a whole home all at one time. So what we try to do is to make a plan for you when we come out to your house and to measure and talk to you about your specific needs. So that way we can maybe do one room at a time or one concept at a time.
Sure.
And I want to make sure that we touch really fast before we go on the fact that utilizing your interior design services is not an extra charge. That's
Oh, no,
all
it's,
part of what you do.
it's part of the service that we provide here for clients.
Yeah.
So that people think working with a designer is going to cost more money. Well, it's like working with a good chef. You can make something out of anything, you know. So we don't put our own taste in people's homes. We try to define what the taste of the client is and what their budget is, because we work with any kind of budget that you might have for your home. So if you just want to start with maybe the leather sofa, and then we can have a plan of what chairs or accents or accessories we're going to put with it.
All right.
That's
Well,
so nice.
And JJ's the guy to go to. Over 30 years of experience here at Rubens, even more if we count since your
Yes.
day one.
Yeah.
I'm getting older as we speak.
We all are. Thank you so much, JJ. We really appreciate your time
Well, thank
today.
you for having me.
And that's it for Girl Talk from all of us. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Channel 57.